Hello, and welcome to this live stream in which we're going to play a bit on CodeWars with some coding challenges using JavaScript. How is everyone today? I haven't done a live stream yesterday, and I thought, oh well, let's do something fun today. It will be, let's see, something short, like about an hour. Nothing very fancy. All right. If you are live in the stream, what about yourself? Okay. If you're live in the stream, say hi in the chat. Let's see who is with us. Hello, Big Don, Marco, Raj, Aziz. How are you today? I'm also fine. I took a day off just to, I don't know, recharge, I guess. Hello, Raj, web developer. Hi. All right, let's see. Everything seems to be working fine. For those of you who don't know, CodeWars is a platform where you have different coding challenges and you can solve them with different programming languages. Now I'm using JavaScript, but as well you can, I don't know, play with Python or let's see, what other programming languages do they have? Python, Ruby, C#, C. Yeah, so they have different programming languages for different projects, coding challenges. But yeah, for the most common ones, you probably have a wide range of programming languages. Now, the coding challenges are structured in difficulties. The easier ones are 8Q, and the most hard ones are 1Q. So we're starting from 8 and going down to 1. Yeah, so let's see. We're going to do today a couple of 7s and 8s, and maybe we're even trying some 6s and 5s, depending on the time. But as I said, it should be a sort of a chill stream. All right. Hello, Abu Bakar. Oh, interesting name. Okay. Good. So everything seems to be working fine. Before we begin, I also want to especially thank those who decided to support the channel and become a member. So thank you Marco, Dennis, Ivan, Ishan, Jeffrey, Rahul, and Jonathan. Thank you for being a sponsor, member, supporter, however you want to call yourself, of the channel. This means a lot. It means that I can continue to do what I'm doing. All right. Good. Now let's see which one should we start with. Hello, creative crew. Fight for fighting. How are you today? Okay. We have water. We have the CodeWars. By the way, if you don't have an account, you can go into the description of this video. There's a link. You can join, and also for the clan, you can select, let's see, poppers. And then you'll also see the other poppers who are playing on CodeWars. And then on the home page, I think, yeah, you can see here ranking with all of us. I also was a freelance, but then I switched to poppers and now I have both of them. But yeah, you can see there are a few people on poppers now. All right. Good. Yeah, I think that's it with the introduction, and we should start. Doing coding challenges is a good thing to practice your problem-solving skills, which will help you on the long run. Hello, Boo. Let's go. All right, let's see the first one. Is it zoom in enough? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Hello, Maestro. How is everyone today? I hope you're having a great Friday. I think it's still Friday for you. Okay. Good. Let's see. DNA to RNA conversion. All right. So, DNA is a primary information storage molecule in biological systems. It is composed of 4 nucleic acid-based guanine, cytosine, adenine, and thymine. Didn't pronounce them that well. Ribonucleic acid, RNA, is the primary messenger molecule in cells. This differs slightly from DNA, its chemical structure, and contains no thymine. Okay, so thymine is replaced with uracil, or whatever it's called. Bo, happy to hear that. You came across a 7-day, 7 websites challenge, and you follow along with the Front-End Masters live streams. Yeah, that's good. Well done. Okay, so basically, to simplify this challenge, we are given 4 letters, G, C, A, T, either all of those, either only one of those. It can be once or multiple times, and we need to replace the T's with U. Now, the most easy way to do that would be to use regex. Find the T's and replace them with U's. Now, we could also use something like DNA.replace. Well, actually, let's see. If we do this, we'll replace all the T's with U's. Let's see what happens. Hello, Sisoko, Alina. I have a question. In your opinion, what's the easiest way to learn JavaScript? I'm struggling for a while and can understand well. Yeah, so don't look at the easiest way to learn things. It's not that easy at the beginning. Free Code Camp is good. It gives you a start, but then you have to keep going. You have to build more projects. You can use even CodeWars to practice the skills you're learning on Free Code Camp. So yeah, I can't say there is an easy way you can do it in a day. There's not really such a thing. You have to put in the work, and it will take a while. It took me 7 years to get where I am. So yeah, it's not very, very, very easy, but if you find a way to enjoy what you're doing, if you find a way to have fun while you're coding, then it will make the process much easier, much enjoyable. Okay, how advanced is this problem? Well, this is 8Q. This is one of the easiest. So as you can see, we tried to replace the T's with U's, well, the T with U, but it only replaced the first one. So the first, yeah, we expected U, U 4 times, and it only got it once. And that's because this only replaces it, the first occurrence. No problem, Alina. So yeah, keep going. I also have tutorials on my channel. You could join the live streams. We're going to discuss JavaScript. This one, for example. If you have questions, let me know. And yeah, slowly but surely you can learn. Yeah. Hello, Ahmed. Okay, you use regex. Yeah, so basically with this we're only replacing one. So instead, we're going to use regex, put the T inside the /, and we want to replace all of them. So we're going to put G as a global, I'm not sure how it's called, but keep in mind, we need to put G. And now if we test, we should pass all the tests. All right, you could also use something like, I don't know, if you want to go inside the array realm, you could do something like split all the characters into arrays, then map over, you get the characters. If character equals to T, you want to return U. Otherwise, just return the character. So we're going through all the characters. If we find the T, swap it out with U. Otherwise, just return the U, the letter. This is ternary. And then we need to join them back, because now if we do this, you see we have an array. So then we join it back with an empty string, and this will work the same. But regex is the most clear one in my opinion. Okay, so the T is with an U, and then, oops, sorry. Then I need to replace, and this is the regex. Okay. Hello, Matt. Peace. Do a for loop over the word and replace letters that way. Yeah, well, I did with map. Now with the for loop, that will be, yeah, I guess it's okay, but we're speeding up things. All right, you can see. Also, keep in mind that after you complete a CodeWars challenge, look at the solutions and try to see what they did. Yeah, look at this. It's splitted by the T's, so we removed all the T's and then join back with the U's. That's another good idea. We split it by the empty space, then mapped over, replaced the T's with U's, and then we join back with an empty string. But this is also a good idea, although this is the most straightforward. Okay, you're having a hard time with Flexbox. I have I have a course. Well, a course. I have a live stream on Flexbox and Grid on FreeCodeCamp. Check that out. Dennis, hello. Welcome to the channel. Well, welcome to the live stream. And thank you again for the donation. This donation put you up over $200 donated for the channel. That's amazing. How are you, Dennis, today? Thank you very much. Let's put you inside the donation jar. This is our custom here, which is almost full. All right. For those of you who are new, Dennis is paying for rent. Yeah. For those of you who are new, if you donate to the channel, you will end up on a piece of paper and then into the donation jar. And later I'm going to create a website where we're going to see all the donators over time. Sugar Daddy is back. Thank you very much, Dennis. You're awesome. All right, let's write Dennis. Ivy. Okay. Lemon juice supply increase again. Yeah, exactly. Okay, 2020. 1704. Can someone guess what will be next month? 17. All right, Dennis, there you go. And now for Marcos OCD. Exactly. Yeah, but now I bet that his OCD will stay. Oh, but there are 204 after 200. So I guess I should refund those, but I can't. All right. Here's the donation jar, and here is Dennis, and now Dennis' donation jar with an orange-like color. All right. Let's send Dennis some lemonades. Marco, I think you are the only one with emojis. Send him some lemonades too. All right. Good. Let's see. What is the next one? I want more easy stuff. Well, this doesn't seem easy. Yeah. Hello, Ellie. At this rate, Dennis will be needing his own jar soon. Yeah. Remember to send the donation this time. Is to PayPal? Oh, okay. Well, I have my phone. Wait. Okay. We have another donation on PayPal. Thank you very much, Priyank. Although you won't show up on the screen because PayPal is not linked yet to the software, I am going to write your name also. So yeah, Dennis is the biggest supporter on the channel, and followed by Priyank, who's also been supporting a lot. Priyank also sent me a nice design, which I'm not covering today, but I will do in a future live stream. he will see how to create some nice border with well, it's not necessarily a border, some dotted line. Hello Imam, I'm fine, how are you? All right, let me write Priyank also. Okay. Yeah, let me know if I forget to cover that in the future. I will probably remember when I see your name, but who knows. Alright, so no one guessed what's next month on 17th. Alright, here is Priyank. And there you go. Hey Eddie! How are you today? Did you have another live stream? Yeah, Eddie is also doing live streams. Check him out. Alright. So there you go, Priyank. Yeah, Florin Day. Yeah, so next month on 17th is Florin Day. And I did a lunchtime live stream today. Awesome. And next month, I'm thinking it will be on a Sunday. So I'm thinking to doing a long live stream for my birthday, and we're going to code and hang out, and I don't know. Not sure yet what my wife will say about it, but you have to make a lemonade juice tutorial now. Yeah. Keep in mind that the super chat donations are not 100% mine. YouTube takes 30%, and if you donate from an iOS device or Android device, they also cut like, I don't know, 20%. So yeah, that's more like half of that. But nevertheless, yeah, nevertheless, it's good. I mean, it's bad, more than zero. Yeah. What's my real name? Yeah, you will find out. Can you connect PayPal to that software? Not sure how. If you donate via Streamlabs, which is a link, then you will appear, and then it's connected to, I'm not sure, Streamlabs doesn't take that much though. But oh well. Okay. That's all with me talking about that. Let's see. Convert a string to an array. We have a string and we need to convert to an array. Now this is pretty easy. So let's do it with one line of JavaScript. We're going to return a string, and we're going to split with a let's see, if we split with an empty string, what we'll get? We'll get all the characters, but we want to split by a word, so we need to add a space. Can you teach us a Romanian saying? Romanian saying. I don't know. Tell me something in English and I will translate it. Vinai, sorry. Vinai. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Make a deep copy of an object in multiple ways. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see if we'll have a challenge on that. Multiple ways a deep copy. I don't know exactly. I know with an array. But I guess it's the same thing. You just loop over the properties, and if that property is an array, yeah, it's interesting. Never did it. Okay, simple multiplication. Well, that's too simple now. Let's see. We want something a bit harder, maybe a 7. Okay, let me know in 45 minutes. I don't want to to over stream today. All right, Eddie. Thank you for checking. We should collab sometime. Yeah, sure. I have a lot of plans for collab, but I never did it. So, oh well. No, this looks too long, and we're lazy. Come on, give me something easier. Not beta. Beta. How do you pronounce it? Okay, opposite numbers. Alright, I guess this will be a bit challenging. I can't believe my eyes. Okay, so that's nu îmi vine să cred ochilor. But nu îmi vine să cred ce văd cu ochii. Something like that. It doesn't have a exact translation, but something like that. And now the Romanians from the chat, what? Okay, so we have a number and we need to find the opposite. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, it should be simple if we return number times -1. This will change the sign, right? Explain the spread operator or ternary operator with examples. This is not the stream for that. In this stream, we're going to focus on Code Wars. I have another live stream, although I haven't explained those exactly, but yeah. Ciprian, are you a beginner and you want to know those, or why are you asking? Oh, look at that. See, we could also have just a minus in front of the number, which would have converted it. Okay, see, we're learning different approaches. All right. Just giving you ideas. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, boo. So now let's see this. Well, print squares of all natural numbers between 0 and n. N will be given as an input and will always be in decimal format. N is defined always as 3 characters by leading zeros, for example. Okay. Oh, I see. I try this. Let's try again. Oh. Yeah, so apparently I did. Okay, I guess. Expected 0 instead got. Interesting. We filled the 0 map and y. Plus y times y. Oh, I think this was one of those weird ones. Okay, forgot. Suggest for SAS backend. I don't know. I don't have something in my head now. Come on, let's go here and find the 6th one. I need more speed. Okay. Write a function that will take in any array and reverse it. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Notes. Arrays should be reversed in place. No need to return it. Usual built-ins have been deactivated. Don't count on them. You have to do it fast enough, so think about performances. Oh boy. Let's try. So we don't have reverse. Let's see. Alright, the reverse. Is not a function. Yeah, so they trick us. No reverse. Touch slider in JavaScript. Yeah, that will be a good idea. Hello, Akash. How are you? So no reverse. We need to reverse in place. No need to return it. Okay, so we get the array. I guess let's loop over. I have one idea. So for let I equals 0, I less than array.length I plus plus. And I want to go up to the half of it, so divided by 2. And now we're going to have something like array 1, array 2 will be. Can we do something like this? Not using? No, now we can't because we need to use the index. All right, so let's create a temporary. This will be array of I. Next array of I will be array of array.length minus 1 minus I, so the last one, and it will go, will keep going through the center. Emre following you with my family. Hello, Emre's family. Pop. You can use pop in a loop. That will be, let's try multiple ways. Hello, Ivan, how are you? And now we are going to set this to be the temp. And let's see what we have. Console.log array. Pop returns the last one. Yeah, but you need to swap. Well, actually, you have a good idea. Okay, let's see what happens. Timed out. Oops. So yeah, this is not the best approach. It timed out. This is what I'm afraid of. So basically this works. We're swapping the elements, but apparently we're not doing it fast enough. But why are we not using reverse? Because we can't. We don't have, that's one condition. Usual built-ins have been deactivated. Okay. So yeah, pop returns the last one, and we could add it at the beginning. How fast will that be? I know that, well, we could do something. Let's save this in case. So this is not fast enough, apparently, even though we're not only going through half of it. Split the string after loop from the end to start and after new array plus string 1. I'm not sure if I understood. Okay, so let's use pop. This will be last, will be pop. Oops. So array.pop, and then we're going to do array.unshift last. So we're going to push it to the beginning. This should do it, right? Always the last one to, yeah, I think pop removes it and then adds it to the beginning. But yeah, it won't reverse it. Half of them won't be reversed. Yeah, you can see 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So yeah, this doesn't work. So we don't want 3, 4, 5. We want 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this doesn't work. Now, I don't know why this didn't work. I mean, it works here, but when we're attempting for a long array, well, I guess the console log does one thing to slow it down. Yeah, we're both dumb. We both tried it though, but this is friendship. Okay, let me put some water while it's loading. Oh, look at that. So this is the way. I just had the console log, which added a bit of delay, and then it failed. But yeah, look at this. This is how you do it. You save the element, the first element. So in the first loop, I will be 0. So array of 0 will be the first element, and array.length -1 -0 will be the last one. And you change them. Next loop, I will be 1. So you'll change array of 1, which will be the second element inside the array, with array of length -1 -1. So that will be -2. That will be second to the last element. All right, so this works. Okay, cool. And we're only going up to half. Now keep in mind that if we have an array which has a length which is an odd number, the odd number will stay in the middle. Otherwise, we're going, if it's an even number, we're going to also swap those in the middle. Okay, let's see. Left, right, left 0, left less than this dot length, right temporary. So pretty much what I did, but not much complicated. He recreated the reverse. Fun. Okay, 1 second. I need to get some water. Sponsor of this channel. Well, after Dennis and Priyank. Alright. Good. Let's go to the next one. Friend or foe? Okay, this sounds funny. Yeah, probably. And I don't know what reverse does under the hood. It must have some fancy way to loop over. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, 30 minutes. Let's do this and then we're going to do a couple of more with 6 and 5. Make a program that filters a list of strings and returns a list with only your friends. Alright, who's my friend now? Let's see. If a name has exactly 4 letters in it, you can be sure that it has to be a friend of yours. Ivan. Chris, you're having 5. Marco, also 5. Otherwise, you can be sure he's not. Okay, so we need to find all of the 4 letter names. How we can do that? We're going to return. So friends is an array. Friends. We're going to let's see, filter out all of those who have a length different than 4. So this will be a friend. Oops, friend without an S. So friend dot length different than well, equals to 4. If it equals to 4, it should remain. Otherwise, bye bye, friend. Fancy splice under the hood. Oh, really? Interesting. All right, so yeah. Another way with for loop, I won't do it. I'm just going to talk about it, I guess. Is to loop over again if the character has 4 letters, the word, the name of the friend 4 letters, then push it in an array and then return that array. But this is a bit better, I think, using ES6 filter method. Okay. Goody. Yeah, so filter and length equals 4. The same approach, the same. Here we have with for loop. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're not sure if it's splice and splice. I'm not sure either. I haven't checked, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. The 5 love languages. Machine learning. What? Too much to read. Oh well, too long. Okay, let's see. Getting along with Bernoulli's numbers. Ooh, this sounds math heavy. Yeah. Sorry, bud. Next time. Let's click here and see. This difference of 2. Okay. The objective is to return all pairs of integers from a given collection of integers that have a difference of 2. Okay. The results should be sorted in ascending order. The order of the inputs is the input collection should not matter. Okay. Hello, Charles. Welcome to the channel. Well, to the live stream. Keep saying welcome to the channel, but you already were. Thank you very much. Should pop up in a second, so let's wait for that. I don't thank you for nothing yet. I'm thinking about this challenge. All right. Oh, look at Charles with the donation. Thank you very much. Cool work as usual, Mr. Pop. Really helpful. I think I'll sign up for CodeWars account today. Yeah, that will be very fun. Make sure you join the Poppers clan and earn your way to the top. Thank you very much for the donation. Let me write your name. Okay. So Charles. This reminds me that I finished Brooklyn 99. I was so sad. I can't see those characters. Well, I'm up to date with the TV show, and oh well. All right. So Charles with the donation. Thank you very much. All right, let's put this into the donation jar. All right, now this challenge will be pretty interesting. I keep thinking if we need 2 loops or something. So Charles, you are in the donation jar again. Okay, let's see. Everything seems fine here. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's try this. This will be a bit of a challenge. So basically, we need to go over all of the numbers in 2 loops and checking the pair of numbers. If their difference is 2, we're going to push them inside of an array. And then we need to sort that array, and it will be interesting. All right, so let's do that. We have the input, which is an array of numbers. Okay. Let's create a final array. This will be what we're going to return. Final. All right, and here we're going to do for let I equal 0, I less than input. Oops. Come on, input.length I plus plus. And we're going to do another loop, so an inner loop, which will be let j equals 1. We're going, well, equals I plus 1 actually. So we want to start not from that number, but from the next number. And we're going to do something like, if you see this array, so we're going to test 1 with 2, with 3, with 4. Then we're going to test 2 with 3, with 4, and then 3 with 4. So we're going, the second loop goes 1 element further. Hope that makes sense. So I plus 1, j less than input.length, j plus plus. All right, and now let's see. We're going to have 2 numbers. So num1 will be input of I, and num2 will be input of j. All right, and we need to see if the difference between them is 2. So if num1 minus num2 is 2. Now this will almost be perfect, but we need to see the absolute difference between, because we could have 1 minus 3, so that's minus 2, which is, well, the difference is 2, but the numbers will be minus 2. So we need to say met.abs absolute. So this will convert to minus 2 to 2. All right, and if that's the case, in the final, we're going to push an array of num1 and num2. Or we could, well, we could also check which is the smaller. think how we can do that. Well, I guess we could do something like met.min with these, and then met.max with this. So we're pushing the minimum on the left and the maximum, oops, not min, num1 and num2. All right. So now, if we did everything correctly, we should have the pairs of numbers. Oh, look at that. We even passed one test. Let's see. All right. The only issue we have now is that they are not arranged in the final array. We will have the multiple arrays, and those are not arranged now. Because you can see here, we have the set 2, 4 coming before 1, 3. And we need 1, 3 to come before 2, 4. And that's pretty easy to do. We're going to create a custom sort function, which will take in A and B. So keep in mind, A is an array, B is an array. And we're going to do A of 0 minus B of 0. So we're going to see which is smaller between the first element of the array. And now this should work. All right, it did. It did. Okay. When will remaining CSS videos be live? Well, probably next week. All right, so let's go again. We go over the arrays. Well, the array, but twice with an inner with an inner loop also. We're storing the numbers, the first one and the second one. We're checking if the absolute difference between them is 2. If it is, then we're pushing inside an array, but we're also checking to see which one is the smaller. It will go to the left as a first element in the array, and the bigger one will go to the right. And then at the end, we have a custom sorting function, which will check the pairs of arrays by checking the first element from the array. If, well, I explained the sort function and the custom function it requires, so go check that video out. All right. So yeah, let's see how others did it. Okay, input, good. So, interesting. So first it has a sort function which sorts all the numbers in the initial array in ascending order. Then it uses filter to find if, oh, that's interesting. So if it has, hello Cosmin, how are you? So it uses filter to find if inside the array we have a number which is greater than that number by 2. Does it make sense? So for example, if we're checking for 1, we want to check if there is also 3 inside. And it will only keep that numbers, and then it maps over and creates an array of arrays with the first number being on left side and the second number being on the right side. This is pretty interesting. Hey, after learning JavaScript syntax, I stuck. How I progress further from here? Build projects, go to CodeWars here. I have a link in the description. Do different challenges here and see how. This is how you practice now. You have the syntax, you have the knowledge. Maybe you need to watch some more tutorials in some cases, but work with that programming knowledge you have now. Cosmin today discovered the channel. Awesome! Happy to hear that. How did you discover it? It was recommended or? Alright. Let's do a couple of more 6 queues, maybe even a 5 queue. Those are a bit more interesting. Array to HTML table. Oh, okay. Let's find that. Ahmed has a good one. Array HTML. I learned HTML CSS now. Since 2 days ago, I started learning JavaScript. Can you learn JavaScript without a mentor, without a teacher? Yes, you can definitely learn. might be just a bit difficult, but join our Discord and there will be me and other people and we can help you. Make sure if you want you can join our live streams and I can answer your questions. All right. Oh, Ahmed, this is so long. Okay, the task is simple. Given a 2D array list, generate an HTML table representing the data from the array. You need to write a function called toTable that takes 3 arguments: data, to the array, headers, an optional boolean value. If true, the first row of the array is considered the header. K-index, an optional boolean value. If true, the first column of the table should contain 1 based indexes of the corresponding row. If headers argument is true, this column should have an empty header. It's free? Yeah, sure. I did learn mostly alone. The Discord is free. You can go on FreeCode Camp. You can also watch their JavaScript. I have a live stream on that. You can check it out. Okay, Ahmed, what did you do to me now? The table header is optional. If header argument is false, then the table starts with tBody. Tag omitting thead. Okay. Do you know Brad Traversy? Yup. Brad is my buddy. Hello, Karan. Welcome back. Oh, man, this is so long. You took the first certificate. Yeah. Congratulations. Good job. I have a playlist with all the certifications if you want. Click with Clark. Happy that that you understood that. Yeah, so sorry, Ahmed, this is a bit too much. I'm not in the right mindset for this. We want something easier. Cosmin, yes. I live in Romania. You sound like my ex-boss when you complain. She was also Romanian, I believe you remember. You said something, yeah. I sound like your boss. Okay. Super coordinate sums. Please be... okay. This is not long to read. Given a d-dimensional array. Oh boy. Where each axis is of length n, your goal is to find the sum of every index in the array starting from 0. Okay. No. Tell me something simple. Parse bank account number. Yeah. Okay. This is definitely not simple. Oh boy. Yeah, so today I wanted to be more fun, I guess. Replacement task. Find the lowest possible sequence of performing a valid replacement. What? Okay. Okay. Is JS harder than C++? No. Nope. JS is much easier in my opinion. Complete the solution so that the function will break up camel casing using space between words. Alright, finally something fun. Let's do this. So we're basically having camel case, so the first character, so the words are combined with the first character of the word being uppercase, except the first one. This is how you should call your variables in JavaScript. And we want to split this by a space. So let's use the almighty regex. String.replace in 2013. We want to replace all the uppercase characters with the uppercase characters, but before that we need a space. So we can get the uppercase characters like this, and we can replace them. Well, we're going to form a group. This is called in regex, and now the $1 will be what will be matched in that group, and we want to add a space in front of that. Yeah, look at that, it worked. So yeah, before knowing regex, this would have been pretty interesting. We could have used something like, I don't know. Let's see. Final will be an empty array. Sorry, an empty string. And let's think. We're going to loop over string.length I++, and here if well, let's get the character will be string of I, and if character equals to character to uppercase. So if we're checking that this character is uppercase, then in the final we're going to add space plus character. Or if we're using ES6 template literal, we can do char and a space before. Otherwise, in the final, we're just going to add final plus equals character. And now we could return the final. This should do the same thing. Assignment, oops. This should be let, because we're assigning to it. Wait, $1? Yeah. Regex is so fun. Do you really going to talk on phone if I join your unicorn? Well, on phone or maybe a Zoom call, something like that. Or Skype or Hangouts. Not sure if phone necessarily, but yeah. All right. Goody. So yeah, hope this makes sense. Now, this regex does exactly what this does. Basically, it gets any character which is uppercase from A to Z, groups it with the parentheses. Apparently, Ivan missed the regex stream. Bad boy, Ivan. And because we added the parentheses, that's a group. And we can target the group with $1. So basically, this means everything you find, you can place it here. And it will be swapped with what you're finding. Dennis! I don't know. Should I say it in the stream or not? Thank you very much, buddy. Dennis with another donation, but now in PayPal. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, basically this is matching the, well, whatever letter is fine, for example, C in this case, and it adds a space before. This is regex fun. Now we could also do this, so you can see how fun is JavaScript in one line. So all this for the entire for loop, we can do something like string dot, let's think, string dot split with split like that with an empty string. So now we have all the characters split like that, and then we can map over them, over the characters, and if C equals to C to uppercase case, then we want to return exactly what we have here. So the character and a space before. Otherwise, we just return the character. And then at the end, well, I guess let me cancel this. And at the end, because we now have an array, we want to join back in a string like that. So this is basically this, because we're looping over and all that. And this is just a fancy way to do this. All right, so yeah, as you can see, JavaScript is fun. I guess we could call this method 1. for loop. This could be called method 2, map, and this could be called method 3, replace. Regex. All right. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, I'm not sure, Dennis, if it agrees or not, but he's just donated in PayPal again. So I'm going to add him again to the donation jar. Thank you, Dennis. Not sure if you're hearing this or not, but I really, really, really appreciate it. You supporting the channel. All right, I think we have time for one more. Let me write to Dennis. I'm not sure. I will try to find if we could somehow link PayPal to the stream, the PayPal donations. All right, this is Dennis again. With make more of the cut. Okay, so yeah, this is Dennis with the donation. Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, so with PayPal, I don't get that big of a cut. So yeah, I highly appreciate it, buddy. You're also a member. You're a biggest donator. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, Dennis, donation jar. All right. So let's see if this works for all of them. We can submit. Well, actually, I could have deleted the comments, but oh well. Yeah. So this is the smartest solution, they say. The clever solution. Also best practice. Interesting. Now, what does this do? It tracks the lowercase, the uppercase, and maps them with a space. This is not needed though, but oh well. So it just finds where we have a lowercase and then an uppercase. Well, a lowercase followed by an uppercase, and if we split them in a space. I guess that could work too. Okay, this is the map method we did. Good. So then, yeah. Replace $ampersand. Oh, I didn't know you can do that also. Interesting. See, this is why I say that you should also look at the solutions, because you're going to find different ways to solve the same solution, and it's very useful. For example, this is a look ahead, which is nice. I don't know exactly how it works, but apparently it does. It looks ahead for the uppercase and adds a space. Okay. Yeah, this uses the char codec to find the characters from big A to big Z. Okay, good. Let's do one more 6 and and then we're done for today. Pyramid. Nah, don't like this. Number zoo patrol. Yeah, you can also see how many solve them. So it's not that many. That means it's pretty hard. So let's see. Array diff. Okay, let's see this. Your goal in this kata is to implement a different function, which subtracts one list from another and returns the result. You should remove all values from list A which are present in list B. Okay. If a value is present in B, all of its occurrences must be removed from the other. All right. Yeah, so basically we're looping over this array. If we find something which is in this array, then we are filtering it out. So yeah, this is the perfect case for filter. So we're going to return, let's see, the first one, filter, because we want to filter out from the first array. We get, well, I guess array 1 and array 2. Let me switch this. Array 1, and this will be A. Well, I guess number. Oh well. And we want to see if, so we want to filter it out if it's not, if it's in the second array. So array 2 includes num. Num is the current number in the array. So if it includes, then we want to filter out. So we want to keep it if it's not included. Okay. This function checks if the number is inside array 2, and we don't want it to be. All right. Good. Yeah, this was a pretty quick one. Let's see what else people did. And with that, we're done for today. Okay. Filter, yeah, he used index_of, which is pretty much includes, but a different syntax you need to check. By checking if it is equals to -1, it means that it's not in the array. If it's different, because this returns the index of the number. So if the index is 0 plus, then it means that it's inside of the array. If it's -1, then it's not. Okay, this is what we did. Index_of set. Interesting, so B is a new set of B and checks if B doesn't have V. Nice, I never use set. All right. Thank you, Dennis. Glad that you watched them. All right. Thank you all for watching the stream. I hope you learned something. Make sure that you also play on CodeWars. It's very good. I got a very good opportunity because I played stuff like this. It was another platform, but yeah. This will help you understand better JavaScript and even other programming languages to see what different functions you have and what different approaches you can take to solve different problems. And it will also help you on the job. Well, yeah, sort of. All right, thank you all for the donations, Dennis, Charles, Priyank. Thank you also again for those who become a member and supported the channel this way. This is the list of all of them, all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but if not tomorrow, then Sunday in the Papa Question live stream. Thanks for joining, and I hope you're having a good day. Bye.